being an energy that is calming, because sometimes if you're only holding the outrage and only holding the outrage, you continue to attract more and generate more outrage. So I'm not talking about being politically passive, but I'm just saying, here's what we can do right here, right now, and we can contribute energetically. So let's let's take a moment just to feel your feet on the ground and feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel the floor that we're standing on over the layers of concrete beneath it, over the earth somewhere down beneath that. Don't know how far we need to go to get to something natural, but just know that it's there. And as your feel feet open up to the earth, allow your jaw to relax and allow your tailbone and pelvic floor to relax and allow the soft palate and the throat relax. And then we'll inhale, bring the hands up, beginning with some cleansing breaths. And exhale, any frazzled or scattered energy. We want to bring our energy into a more concentrated, powerful position. Breathe in again, as though you're gathering up everything that's dispersed and you're bringing it all back home. You let go of the tension in the body to make space for that homecoming. One more time, feeling the innate balance of gravitational forces around you and inviting that balance into your body. And now we're going to shake. Waking up any stagnant energy, moving anything that's stiff and stale out of your tissues. Make space for the freshness to come in. And maybe this little bouncing begins to turn into a little more of a jump. It doesn't, that's fine. But if it does, start to feel springiness and resilience through your feet, through your calves, through your hips, through your thighs. Start to feel your organs begin to bounce, shoulders. And then slow down the jump and make the hands go really, really fast. Really fast. Bring a lot of energy into the hands. And then bring that to a stop. And notice the palms and the soles now. Okay, so our vagus nerve, we're going to do a movement here while I talk about it. Inhale as your hands come up and they turn outwards and open. And then exhale as they turn and come down. This is a balancing. We sink down. So our vagus nerve, so this wandering nerve that brings information both from our brain to our organs, but also from our organs to our brain. And it has to do with our fight or flight sympathetic versus our rest and digest parasympathetic response. So good vagal tone allows you to shift easily and resiliently between those two. So we're going to focus on opening up the belly and helping to calm that vagus nerve into a parasympathetic state so we can feel a little bit more receptive and a little bit more regenerative. One more time here. So first, it's going to tap on our breastbone, tapping on the thymus. And just try to feel this gentle, like you're just giving it a little gentle tapping through the heart, through the thymus gland here. Now we're going to go into the abdomen. We're going to go up and down the abdomen. So you lightly tighten the stomach so you feel a resilient bounciness. Let's go up and down on either side of the midline. As you get up here, it might feel a little tender. So just kind of softly tighten against it, but try to relax it when you're not actively hitting it. Let it relax. Now go just slightly wider than the midline. Keep your knees a little bent and your spine soft. Now go in a circle. Circle the other way. Now just beat the whole stomach. Low, down by your pubic bone, towards the sides, all around. Your arms are getting a workout too while you do it. And then chop the sides. Now, cross at your thumbs. Really relax your back like you're sitting on a cloud here, just like a soft seat, and gently rub and warm the belly. We're waking up, but we're calming now and we're soothing this lower dantian, this lower energy center, which also helps to settle down the vagus nerve here. Let's do about 5 more of these. Good. Now let's knock on the back, kidneys, sacrum, rub, warm it all up. Keep your hands on your low back, if that's okay for your shoulders, and circle the hips. Really think about massaging inside the abdomen here, where we just give it a lot of attention. So see if after doing that, you can feel a little more mobility and massage in the belly, especially for any of us that have had like surgeries or anything like that. Doing that helps to soften up scar tissue and allows a little more kind of inner massage movement. One more time here, and then switch directions. So 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now open up your legs wide. I want you to bend here a little bit and just feel like you're softly opening up in the inner thighs and pelvic floor, the knees, the ankles. Feel like you're bouncing on a exercise ball, like in slow motion. And then bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your back, and pivot and bend and straighten here a few times. Keep your spine vertical. Press your back heel down Keep the back knee straight. Get a spiral line stretch through the body. From the back foot all the way up through your chest. One more time. Good. Switch your hands and turn to the other side. Make sure you're trying to keep your spine kind of in the middle when you do this. So take a look at me, guys, because both of you guys are doing this. When you bend, instead of traveling like this, I want you to feel like the bend, it makes you go downwards. You see what I mean? I'm almost going straight downwards instead of forwards. So you put as much weight into the back leg as you are into the front leg. The bend doesn't bring you into the front leg so much. Keep 40% of your weight on that back heel, guys. The whole back leg. 2 more. One more. And bring it back. Okay. Now back from here, we're going to take your arm. We're going to go sweep. The other arm goes back a little bit and we turn and we just lift up. And then I want you to smooth out to bring it back and down. Okay, very simple. We come out, we turn the back leg, so we come up, the back arm goes back a bit, lift up a little bit here, and then bring it down, smooth out, and bring it down. We come back and up, and then we smooth out and down. Try to feel a deep grounding through your feet. And then we smooth out, feel a deep grounding through your feet. One more time to each side. And then a deep grounding. Last one. And then a deep grounding, and end ourselves here back in our horse stance. And push forward. Come up and back, and we're going to circle our trunk down, around, over, up and back, down, and out and around. Make sure that instead of being here with the back, we are reaching outwards. It might be downwards, but I do want it to be your spine being straight as you do it. What I don't want is it just being your upper back. Do one more time. And then as we come to the back, we switch directions. Really feel your waist. We're doing a lot of work here to open up the abdomen. And I want you to explore this massage in the waist one more time. And we finish in the back. Bring the hands down, open. And down. Step the legs in. Breathe in. And out. And then just put your hands on your stomach again and notice how that feels. See if you're feeling a little more, almost a pulsing or an energy in that belly, that you can feel a little more energy and activity between the belly and the back here. It means you don't hold your stomach in for this. We do that for plenty, but not for this. Okay, now we're going to dispel excess emotion. We're going to discharge excess emotion and try to bring in the opposites. We're going to start with the heart with fire. So bring your hands to the heart for a moment. And our fire, our negative emotion is stress and like anxiety and unrest. And the opposite is love, joy, compassion. So we're going to step to the side and bring the arms up. And then exhale down, and we exhale out and down. We send the stress, we send the unrest down into the earth. We fill with love and compassion, and we integrate that into the body. Breathe in and dispel, send down the unrest, send it into the earth where it gets discharged. And we fill with love and joy. Step out. Feel that unrest and stress just going right down. And then feel an overwhelming flood of love and joy. One more time to each side. Of course, this is opening our fascia, our muscles, our tissues, is creating integration through our core. Last one. Overwhelming flood of love and joy. And step open slightly, breathe in. Start to feel the lightness in your heart and breathe out. It's free of that heavy constraint. We move now into earth. We're going to release anxiety and worry, and we're going to bring in trust and openness. So we're going to do separating heaven and earth. So one hand on top, one hand below. Breathe in, and we're going to send away the worry and the stress. We're wringing it out of all of our tissues here. And then I like this version. We're going to gather in trust, nurturing, openness. And bring that right into your middle center here. Breathe in. And then breathe out, wring out anxiety, wring out worry, just wring it right out of every single tissue, every single cell. So you have space now to fill complete trust, complete openness, receptive to nurturing, receptive to nutrition. Breathe in and out. Allow your body to feel the emotion you are expelling. And then allow your body to take in what you are inviting. And as you start to get in the flow of it, your breathing might change, but do exhale while you wring it out and do inhale while you gather, but continue to allow yourself to breathe at a natural, comfortable pace. We'll do this one more time to each side. Pushing down, pushing up, separating heaven and earth. When you separate, you can straighten your knees and feel when you're doing the separating. So I didn't catch that right away. And if you want to, you can even give attention to the big toes. That's where our spleen meridian runs. And we gather it back in. I did the opposite and bring it in. And then bring the hands down. Inhale, open, gather. Actually, for this one, I want to gather from the earth. Gather from the earth up. And then down. Okay, next we're going to release grief. We're going to bring in courage, confidence, dignity. So bring the feet together. We're going to inhale, step out. Thumbs, pay attention to your thumbs and your index fingers. Really feel this here, this opening through the chest. And then exhale, soft push. Exhale the grief straight out, straight out. It disperses and it sinks down because grief is heavy. So when you expel that grief, it will immediately sink down into the earth like ash. And then inhale, lightness, lift of confidence, of courage, of dignity. And if you want to blow it out like a gray cloud, you can do that too. You know, those trying emotions, they're heavier. They tend to be heavier. Well, some of them shoot upwards, but this grief is heavy. Those other kinds of this constraints, we want to let this go out and then let it drop right down into the earth to be discharged. Take it from every single part of your lung. Get into every part of your lung so you can even squeeze your lungs. Do it one more time to each side. Last one. Just step slightly open. Gathering courage and letting that integrate into yourself. We move into water, which is fear, but also ease and safety. So for this one, we're going to do holding the kidneys with two hands. Two hands hold the kidneys. So we inhale, we start to come up. As we get to the level of the ears, we turn and we lift upwards. And then long spine comes down. You can bend your knees if you need to keep your spine long. Bring your hands up the backs of your legs to your kidneys. Hold your kidneys, squeeze your glutes to support your back. Open up and then come all the way forward again. Holding your kidneys and feel like a waterfall flow just down over your head, but now down over your legs as your hands come down. Go over your feet. We come up the inner thighs. We're going to go a little faster because we're going to flow this. And I want you to feel the flow of water in this. Up and forward. Flow. And we come up the legs to the back. We hold the back. We open. And then forward, we flow down. Feel waterfalls. The hands come down and the head is relaxed. And then we come up. One more time. Forward. And up. Support your back. Maybe this is a small lift in your chest. Maybe you feel a backwards waterfall. And then it comes forward and flows down. Let the neck completely relax. Back of the skull as the hands come down the legs, over the feet, and we come up one more time, like the water evaporating up to the clouds. And then we part the clouds, and the hands come down. And inhale, gather. And then exhale, integrate. One more element to go, and that is our wood element, liver. We're going to step wide. We're going to step wide. I would almost change my mind on what we wanted to do here. So for this one, we're going to expel anger, and we're going to invite gratitude. So we're trying to look at the opposite of anger and frustration and impatience and agitation as gratitude and benevolence, compassion. So I'm going to change my mind, guys. We're going to do a different one. We're going to do a different one. Okay. So it's still the same emotions, but I want to do it a little bit differently because I want to get a different side bend. So we're going to do a modified version of this deer that we've done before, which is a little complicated. So I don't want to go through the whole thing. So just follow me. We've got our deer hooves. Okay. We're going to pick up one foot and we're going to step it towards a corner. Okay. And as we do, we're going to bring the arms up. Now, the hand that's in line with that back leg, we're going to make a long line with this. So our fingers are going to switch to antlers, or as I was reminded, it's like this with your fingers. So not here, it's here. Are you doing that? Yeah, there we go. Like, am I seeing a glare? It's the quiet coyote thing from whatever that was in Inside Out or something. I don't remember. And so now that one that's on the same side of the leg, that is going to really reach, and the other side's going to pull back, almost like you're drawing a bow to release the anger and the frustration. And then we reach it out and you get into a bit of a side bend spiral stretch. Look up towards it a little bit more. So a big stretch here. And then what we gather back in is we come into gratitude. We come into compassion and patience. We're going to step to the other side. So as we step it out, we're going to bring the arms up. And then the hand that's in the back, that's the one that pulls back. So whichever leg is the bent leg is the one that pulls back. Yeah. Look forward though. Look kind of forward into this side stretch. And then you have the opposite hand. That's the trick. Other hand. There you go. So you have a line from this leg into this side bend, right? And then reach deeper into that side bend, opening up the whole side of your body. And then bring back the patience, the gratitude. Step out, we come up. And then we pull back. And we open that side, stretching it out, that anger. Reach the arm back out. Yeah. And then we bring it back and we step it back in. Step it out and come up. And I know it takes a few guys, but once you feel what you're going for, then it starts to make sense. You drive it out there. Determination. That's part of this determination, because anger without determination is just hot-headedness, right? We want to directly focus that energy. Step it out, come up, and we draw it in. And it's a focused intention as we reach out, focused intention. And we bring in the gratitude, we bring in the compassion, we bring in the patience. Last one here, we step it out, the hands come, and then we drive it. We open this up, and then we reach the other arm into that side bend too. And then we come back, bring it in and down. Step open this one again. We're going to gather from the earth because this is our wood element. We're going to bring it in And down. We're going to finish by one time just gathering peaceful chi. Inhale. And trying to maintain this state while I turn on the air conditioning. You're going to lie on your back, and we're going to try to keep this state, this intentional state, as we go into roll-ups first. So you can use that cushion out. It's muggy today, huh? Let's get some cooling going. Okay, so we stretch the arms back, feel the opening through the whole front of the body. Stretch, point and flex your feet a couple times here. Point, flex, point. Let's do it with the hands too. And then finish with flexed feet. Pull the legs together, activate the inner thighs, arms come up, head comes up. So smooth and easy. We roll up and stretch the whole back of the body out. We go right back down. And again. And we go right back down. Three more. Last one. Roll back down. Good. Bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a hug. Let it relax into your abdomen a little bit. So feel the relationship between this leg and hip and the organs of your belly, and on the right side here, your liver. Now just put your hand on your kneecap and like stir that around a little bit in case there's some restriction in that hip joint. And stir the other way. I'll hold the back of this leg and stretch it up, flex and point the foot. Circle your ankle. Circle the other way. Okay, we're going to climb the tree here. So lift up your head and climb up the tree. Maybe you get to that bubbling spring point at the sole of your foot. If you don't, that's fine too. And roll back down. Two more times, up and down. One more, up, down. Now from here, keep your hands down by your sides and circle that leg across, around, and up. And two, three, and four. Switch directions. One and two, three, and four. Hold that leg up, bend the knee and place the foot flat. Anchor that foot. Check in that your pelvis is still centered. You haven't wagged your tail to one side or the other. Slide your left leg in and make a little bicycle motion with it, up and out. Slide it in, up and out. Slide it in, up and out. Now our right foot is making a solid footprint on the floor. It's not doing nothing here. Switch directions. It's providing the stability so that left leg can move freely. The stability between the right leg and the pelvis is allowing freedom in the left hip. One more time. Now slide it in and roll your hips, the legs and shelf, roll up and then roll down and slide it back away. 2 more times. It slides in, roll up, roll back down, slide it away. One more time, slide it in. So we're still focusing on this right leg, guys, right? Because the right leg is providing us with this stability right now. Slide it out straight, let it relax on the ground. Let your right leg go out straight too, and just take a moment here. Bring the breath back into your belly, into your lower dantian, and feel the communication between your belly and your brain as you breathe. And then we'll bring the left knee in. Hug the left knee and feel what this does into your abdomen here. The organs on the left side, our spleen, our pancreas, our stomach leans into that side a little bit. Obviously, we have our intestines and stuff too on both sides, kidney. And then stir it around. So hold closer to your kneecap, stir it around to release anything in that hip joint. So all these organs I talk about, all these organs are visited by this vagus nerve. Switch directions. So that, and we just talked about these organs in our emotional balancing there to discharge our emotions. So I'm just trying to show you that I'm kind of weaving all these together. Hold the back of your leg and stretch it up. Flex and point. Circle your ankle. Circle the other way. And we're going to climb the tree now. So we come up, we climb up the tree, and then we come back down. And again. One more time. Keep that leg up, anchor the right leg a bit more. We go right into our circles, around and up, and 3, and 2, and 1. Switch directions. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Bend that knee and place that foot flat. Make sure your pelvis is centered. If you need to adjust it, feel anchoring through that left foot, and you're going to slide the right leg in, up, and out in a bicycle motion. In, up, and out. Enjoy the stability that we're getting from the left leg and the pelvis to allow the freedom of the right leg and hip. Switch directions. Up, in, and out. Up, in, and out. 3, and 4. Good. Now slide it in and roll in the shelf position, roll up into the bridge. And roll down, slide the leg away. And again, in, roll it up, and roll down, slide it away. What did we do? 4? Let's do 2 more. Can't remember if we did 3 or 4 on the other side, but we're gonna do 4 here. My first one wasn't so good. Last one. And down. Stretch it out, both legs out. Take a moment to relax here. And now it's time to roll like a ball. So bring your legs in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Find your ball shape. And we go back and up and up. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into the 100. So find your 100 position. I'm going to do my legs up today, I think. I change my mind as we go. And begin pumping. Inhaling, exhaling. Feel the belly pump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring your knees in, rest back. Take your arms out to a T, feel the chest open from the center of the chest through your palms, and roll your legs side to side. Again, we're massaging the waist so that we can get tension from the 100. I mean, we're trying to create tension, we're strengthening it. So we're tensing it. And so directly after here, because of our goal today, I want to massage it and soften it. So feel that we don't want to hold it in tension. We want to be able to toggle between tension and relaxation. That's where resilience comes in. Come back to the center. We're going to go into our abdominal series. Now we're going to rest in between each one to allow some breath into the belly. Right leg in, left leg reaches out. We'll go 10, 9, breathing steady. 7, rock a little more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest and breathe. Allow a complete unencumbered breath all the way down into the belly, to the sacrum, to the floor of your pelvis. Let it expand your low back. And double leg stretch. We come in, we round up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Three more. Last one. And rest back down. And again, breathe into the belly, full breath with no resistance. Single straight leg, right leg goes up, left leg reaches out. Inhale and exhale. Give it a good pulse and lift your spine up. Feel some lightness through the upper body here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, give it a rest. Double straight leg is next. We can do the legs bent. You can do one leg at a time, whatever's right for your back. Round your head up, legs up. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 2, and 1. And we bring it back down. Again, allow softness to follow the tension. You can rub your belly if you need to remind it. Crisscross is the last one. Legs come in, hands behind your head, and we twist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. We're going to go right into a bridge here. Both feet planted. Roll your hips up into a bridge. When we get to the top of the bridge, bring your arms back overhead. Roll your spine down, keeping the arms overhead if you can. And then letting the arms come back down by your sides. Do it again. Roll your hips up. We get to the top, arms go back. Roll down. Arms come down. One more time. We roll it back and up. Arms come back. We roll it down. Arms come down. Okay, now we're going to try to do the classical shoulder bridge today, if this is attainable. So you might have to bring your feet a little bit closer. You're going to lift your hips up And then the idea here is you have to walk your hands under your body to hold your hips up. Then lift your right leg in and up. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, lift. 2 more, lower, lift. 1 more, lower, lift, bend the knee, put the foot down. Left leg in and up, lower, and lift, lower, and lift. 1 more, bend the knee, bring it down, arms come down, roll your spine down, let your spine out of that position. And then rock up to a seated position for spine stretch. Open the legs out to the sides. Just the pressure on the floor. I know. Yeah, you can always just do straight arms down by your sides and not push up your back. But the more you get under, the less the surface area is on the tip of your elbow and the more you get across here. But that's going to take a little time for that to get open. Okay, spine stretch, spine tall. 2 more. And 1. All right, let's turn on to the belly. We're going to go straight to arms out to the sides. Pull your legs together. Feel like you are sealing the inner thighs, like they are watertight between those inner thighs. You really are holding them together. And we lift everything up and down. 2 more times. Lift and down. 1 more time. Lift your thigh bones, not just your knees and shins and feet. And down. Push up onto your forearms. Activate your legs, squeeze them together, lift them slightly. Don't lift your pubic bone or else you can't lift your thigh bone. Does that make sense? You got to have your pelvis down to lift your thigh bones up. If you're here, then your thigh bones are down. You're not in hip extension as much. So we lift it up. Stretching the front of the body out here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good. We're going to bring the arms forward. We're going to go into swimming next. If you feel like your back took too much pressure there, you can certainly do child's pose in between, but ideally, it didn't. You can keep going. So what I want you to feel is just like you just do a little bit of an extension to where you float up and then swim. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up into place. Right leg lift, bring it down. Left, right, left, 1 more right, 1 more left, down to your knees. Sit back, feel a stretch to the tops of your feet if that's available. Otherwise, you can certainly put something under your knees. Stretch forward and roll back up. And again, stretch forward, roll back up. 1 more time, stretch forward and up. Come up onto your knees. Open the knees and feet a little bit. We're going to reach your arms forward. Thighs stretch back. And 2. Straight line from the knees to the top of the head. Good. Back down and up to a downward dog shape. Okay, right knee is going to come in and then reach it back and up. And 2. When it comes in, we travel forward. We round the upper back and then we reach back and it lifts up. 2 more. And 1. Good. Bring that down. Other side. Bring it in and back. And 2 and back. 3 and back. 4 and back. Bring it down. Now we're going to go side to side. So start with that right leg going back. And we're going to come in. We're going to bring that knee towards your right shoulder. And then back. Then we go towards your left shoulder. So remember, this is still about all of that abdominal opening, right? Give it a good twist. Left. Don't just aim for your elbow, guys. Aim for your shoulder. Last one. And bring it down. Other side. Left knee to left shoulder. And back. Left knee to right shoulder. One more to each side. Good. Bring the leg down. And now we're going to walk your hands back. I want you to bend your knees and come down to a squat position so your head comes up. And then fold in half. And again, bend and squat. Reach your arms forward. Fold in half. Bend and squat. Fold in half. And then roll your spine up. Now, as we get up to the top, inhale, lift your arms. And exhale. Anything else you need to let go, send it out. And allow yourself to be filled with fresh energy. All right, good work, guys. Good job.